Howdy folks, my name is Stalli111 and today I want to give you guys a video about my opinion on The Elder Scrolls Online. So I tried to make a video on my first impressions of it, but it didn't quite work out. My computer started bugging up and I've not actually got down to making it properly. I had it all edited, except I just needed to do the rendering process, but it crashed when I was doing that, and I tried to do it over and over again, but it just didn't work. So I'm just going to tell you guys my opinions after playing it after a few hours. I know this is another beta weekend, but I've not bothered to play it this weekend, and I'm not planning on because of it. The launcher's just saying I have to download 23 more gigabytes, and I do not. It's going to take pretty much the whole weekend to download that with my horrible internet. So I'm sorry about that. I won't do any more content unless I decide to actually purchase the game. So, as you guys know, I am a massive Elder Scrolls fan. I love the lore, and I've got to say it's a very interesting beginning and interesting start to the main quest, if you will, with Malog Bal. Sorry if I mispronounced that. I'm just quite tired at the moment, but I just wanted to get a video done. It's quite interesting, and I did skyrocket through quite a few quests. I wanted to keep on going with the main quest, even though there's tons and tons and tons of side quests, and you're supposed to do that. But I think I went out of my boots a bit. Like the people, like I was in a level. I was at a level which the enemies were maybe 3-4 levels above me. And I wasn't really at the same stages as some of my friends. Some were behind, some were ahead. So I couldn't play with them all the time. Like, I did have a stage where I was playing with them, it was fun. But then I got a little bit behind because my computer kept on crashing every 30 minutes I run it. It's a weird computer I've got. It's just starting to muck up. So, continue on with this. It is quite awkward for a non-MMO guy such as myself. Just coming from the normal Elder Scrolls Online, not Elder Scrolls Online, just normal Elder Scrolls games with controls. But it's not quite like normal MMOs. I've played my fair share, well, not really a fair share. Played a couple. Played a little bit of World of Warcraft and a little bit of EverQuest 1 and 2. And I think I played a little bit of I can't remember what it's called. Star Wars. It was a Star Wars one. I think it might be in the Old Republic. But anyway. I have never been a big fan of MMOs, and I was really excited for this, but then I'm just put off that it's going with a monthly subscription. I think it would be better, and they'd probably get more money if they kept it like some more recent games, and you could pay for privileges and bonuses and whatnot. I think they'd get a lot of people doing that and having it free, and you'd get a lot more people like me actually purchasing the copy of the game. Like, you'd still have to pay for the copy of the game, just not a subscription, which you'd get me and pretty much every one of my friends, which is a large group of people. Just to say, there's a lot of people that would do that. But yeah, I think it was a little bit awkward, just being used to the style of just the Elder Scrolls. But I want to put onto my this links with my next point, which is it felt amazing to play in the massive realms of Tamriel. I went with the Ebonheart Pact, or Ebonheart Pact. Lots of people say it differently. Americans say it. Some Americans say it Ebonheart. Some, I don't know. Okay. I sometimes change it myself, okay? I sometimes say Ebonheart, sometimes say Ebonheart, one day or another, so don't say bad things about me, okay? If I don't say it the same way as you all the time. But I went with them, and I went with a Nord, because, let's face it, I do prefer to be a human-like character than have a unusual creature of a character like an Argonian. I do love Argonians, I love elves, I love Kashyyyks, but my first, I really wanted to be able to play as an Imperial, which is this weekend, but I'm really pissed off at having to download 23 gigs, but I really wanted to be able to play as an Imperial, because that was my first ever, I started off in Oblivion, and Imperials was the first person that I was, and I was an Imperial, and I loved that game so much. And I actually went for an Imperial in Skyrim for my first character as well. And I've had plenty of Nord characters. I've not actually had that many Elf characters in Skyrim, but I had a few in Oblivion. But I don't know where I'm going with this, but it felt really amazing. But I really wanted to be able to be Imperial, which is this is obviously this weekend is the Imperial package, if you will. But sadly, I'm not going to be able to play it, so I'm just going to have to do other stuff. I did find quite a few bugs, but it's obviously going to happen. It's in a beta, so I can expect that. But there's some major problems with the trading. I couldn't sell. I could sell maybe like 2 or 3 items, but it was very limited with the amount of items I could sell without it just crashing in the middle of dialogue. Not crashing the whole game, just crashing the actual dialogue and selling sequence, if you will. So you had to do a certain command in the chat to get out of it. A couple of my friends experienced this as well before me, and luckily they told me what command. It was kind of a command. But other than that, there's a few glitches with NPCs and like enemies and stuff. Like some of them just ran through walls, and obviously they're gonna make the no clip through enemies and NPCs. I'm not sure if they will, because I didn't really mind it. I didn't really mind having just walking through NPCs and whatnot. Yeah. Overall, I know I've only played. I say only. It's quite a long time, but I'd say it's about 4 hours or so I've played. No, more than that. 7 hours or so played. Maybe not. Let's go for 6, 5.5. Okay, it wasn't ages and ages. I would love to spend a lot more time on it, but sadly I didn't because of my computer being stupid. Anyway, out of that experience, I would give it a good rating. I would recommend you pick it up, but I just feel they shouldn't have it as a subscription, especially for people like me who are just, they love Elder Scrolls, but they're not big on MMOs, and this was a big jump, and I'm not going to take the jump unless I get income. Like, it's a really good income. Like, if I get money, just explode, my YouTube channel explodes and I get loads of money. By loads of money, I mean just enough money to like be able to like get games and stuff, good games. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please drop a like, drop a comment, and do your thing. Make sure to subscribe if you've not done so already. My name is Stalli111, and I am glad that you have made it through my whole video. Head over to my channel for other awesome videos, and hopefully, my first impressions of Elder Scrolls Online video will finally be done before the actual release, which is like another 17, 18 days or something away. Excuse my horrible math. Anyway, that's Russian. My name is Stalli111. I hope you have a great evening. Peace off.